All right, welcome back. Let's talk a little about scientific notation. So scientific notation is a way to express any number or measurement as a number between 1 and 9.9999, those nines could go on for a long time, times 10 to a power n, where n is a whole number. Okay, and there's some advantages to scientific notation. The ones we talk about significant figures we'll get into, but for now it's just important that we can both take a number and put it into scientific notation and take a number that's in scientific notation and express it not in scientific notation. So here's a couple examples. We could take the number 3609 as 3.609 times 10 to the fourth, right? Again, we're going to follow this format that's down here where it's a decimal part times 10 to a power, where the exponent here is that n. Okay. Now, how do you know how to do this kind of? Well, what you're going to do is you're going to take where your decimal place normally is, and you're going to hop over the number of times you need to get a number here that is between 1 and 9.9999. So here we go, 1, 2, 3 places to the left. Okay, so perhaps you're thinking there's a typo here, which there is. This is 10 to the third, like that. Okay. Here, same idea. Now this was a positive exponent because we moved to the left, or we started with a number bigger than 1. If we have a smaller number smaller than 1, we're going to still hop the decimal place to end up with a number between 1 and 9.999. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Decimal point's going to end up there. And that's going to be 2.04 times 10 to the negative 3. This time the exponent is negative because the number is less than 1. So here's kind of the rules. You can read through these. These are kind of everything I went over on the previous slide, just kind of written out for you out of a record of in your notes. And here's a few examples for you. So this number is larger than 1. So we're going to, again, the decimal point's here. 1, 2, 3. This one's going to be 6.02 times 10 to the third. Okay. Now, if you're wondering why it's not 6.020 times 10 to the third, good. We're going to talk about that in a future video. For now, we would say 6.020 times 10 to the third would also be correct. Okay, here, number greater than 1, we're going to move the decimal point over to here to get 3.423 times 10 to the 1, or we could just say times 10. Here, we're going to move the decimal place over 1, 2, 3. So we're going to have 2.34 times 10 to the negative 3. Now we're going the other way, right? So what I like to do here is I got to start with the decimal places. Now I'm going to want to end up positive exponent, end up with a number greater than 1. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. And then each of these little spots here, a 0 is going to go in, and I'm going to end up with 4,100. I'll work on that pen still. Here, same idea. This time I'm going to have to move over 7 spaces. I don't have enough space here to really show that, so I'm going to rewrite this over here. 6.2 times 10 to the negative 7. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then all those are going to get zeros in there. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, a lot of zeros. So that answer here, I'll put it up here, is going to be 0 point. And then I have 6 zeros. Sometimes I group those in 3, so it's easier to see. 2. Oh, Mr. Mucker's got to get that pen fixed. 6.2, I'm sorry, for the next video. So that one's going to be 0.0000062. Okay, and that's how you use scientific notation.